Hello and welcome to part 2 of my Norsca campaign. It is turn 9 and the Skaven have come down to raid. So we're going to fight them. Or, well, they might run away actually. I mean, we've got a pretty sizable force. We've got a garrison who might be able to reinforce, so let's see. No, our garrison can't reinforce, but the balance of power is in our favour. They have a lot of javelins. That could be a little tricky. That much ranged fire coming in on our line. We can't really match them for range, but we do have superior infantry. And we've got Wolfric with his amazing beard. And this guy doesn't... Look, he hasn't got a regular beard, he hides it behind his helmet. Okay, let's do this. Let's wipe the Skaven out. I'm assuming this is their leader, so we'll just... should automatically then be able to confederate their last settlement into our own faction. Just before starting this recording, I was feeding a hedgehog. A hedgehog by the name of Horatio Bumbles. I actually feed about 3 hedgehogs, but they're all called Horatio Bumbles, because I can't tell them apart. That's not really Warhammer related, but you know. I've got to do something while it's loading. Okay, here we go. Looks like they're set up on the hill. And as expected, they have a lot of javelins at the front. They're gonna force me to charge up a hill through javelin fire. So we're gonna have to be... I mean, this is not an easy win. My lines start getting hit with that many javelins. Okay, let's put our own skirmishers at the front. And let's stick both of our faster moving units on the right side. 'Cause we can probably swing around better from there. Okay, let's put our better quality infantry on the left, and Wolfric can go in the middle because he leads from the front. Okay, now spearmen, yeah. Do we keep those in reserve? Let's put them at the back for the moment. So let's actually... do we want to swing over to this way a little, try and meet them on even ground? I don't really want to be running up that hill. Let's head over this way. They will likely reposition. So let's speed that up because we don't want to be here all night. Let's get some nice close-ups of their little legs going. There they go. Aren't they adorable? Okay, I should probably keep an eye on what the enemy is doing. Will they reform? See, what I would like to do is swing my chariots around to hit this flank and try and take out those marauder hunters with my skin wolves. And then we can try and punch a hole. So let's wait for them to get into position. Let's set them to run, get them there a bit quicker. There they go, they're shifting their lines. I have to watch my fatigue. Don't want them getting tired before we engage. There they go. Like ants. Okay, there's not a lot else we can do but push up. Now if we get just under this hill here, they will be, we should be slightly out of their line of sight. So that might protect us from some javelin fire. So they're going to expect me to push the javelins up first, but I might actually go in for a full frontal charge with my marauders and then hit them from the flanks. Could be quite damaging though. Okay, we're just out of their javelin range. Okay, let's put everyone on guard. Let's get our javelins on skirmish. I wonder if I can actually lure them down a little. Will they take the bait? Let's push up just a little more. Now we might actually have a slight height advantage here, very slight, because they have backed off a little. So that, here we go, openings and bodies. Let's follow them in. Ooh. And there is their commander, Ingus. He's got hands as well, about 4 extra hands. So let's try to focus our fire. If we double up on these units, we should be able to do quite a lot of damage to them. And the hill is giving us some protection, as you can see here. Let's push these up a little. I'm just going to pause that a moment and then we're going to move up the rest of our lines. Just behind, just where they were out of sight a little. Move those to watch the left flank. In a minute we'll pull these guys back, so let's actually group those. And we want to, they've pulled those javelins away a little, so we're going to push up here. Actually no, skinwolves can go for those guys. Yeah, we see they're getting doubled up on, so they're not doing too much. Going uphill, so they won't get the greatest charge, but okay, let's send our skimmers into the back of those marauders. This is what they live for. Okay, let's push up these 3. Yeah. Push up Wolfric as well. Push up those guys. Bring these guys over to the right. Those on the left a little. Now we have to be careful because we don't want our skinwolves getting too ganged up on over there. Let's push them javelin guys up a little more. Okay, Wolfric, it's time to use your special ability. It's probably not the best place to use it. Let's send him in against Felman. Let's get some support in for our skinwolves. Let's push those up a little higher and move those around to the right. Skinwolves, let's pull them out. Okay, that's... we haven't really got a good line on this, but should get a bit of damage in.
Very well. Now is our time. Master of flames hunger.
Bring our skinwolves around the back.
What do you bid? Move on then. Desperators! Mortal fool! Your will, mortal fool! Chaos marauders! Moving!
It's going to be hard to catch these if they're in skirmish, so let's pull them around the back.
Now is our time! Now! By God's call! Chaos marauders! Yes!
Let's get our skinwolves into them.
Yes! Now there's access! Wolfric the Wanderer!
Okay, their lord is fairly low health. That's good.
Chaos marauders!
See, this is going to be a problem. They're in skirmish. So let's pull our chariots around.
Get them! Nose on the sheet! Yes, Lord! Charge! What? Yes! Yes!
But it looks like they're all starting to break.
Yes, Lord!
Captured some of their javelinmen over there.
Chaos marauders! Throwing access!
These are skinwolves. Okay, we need you to go after some of their javelinmen. They're causing problems.
Hear my taunts! With speed!
Looks like they're pushing up everything they got left, but it's not going to be enough. Can't tell who's who in this fight. And there's still quite a few enemy units on the field, but I think they're all beginning to break now. There we go. So yeah, we lost some units. Well, we didn't lose any units, but some of them are very depleted. Still, let's see how they did. 51, a little better this time. So we should be able to force these guys to confederate with us now. Close victory. I thought it was a little better than that. And considering they had the high ground. So let's have a look at some of these unit numbers. 75 for our berserkers. That's very good. Everyone did a pretty solid job, I have to say. Skinwolves did excellent, 129. Chariots also very good, 106. These guys did great. 125, barely lost any health. Didn't lose any health, in fact. Let's take a look at Felman's army. Nothing great. They put up a fight. They did the best they could. We lost 560, but they lost over 1,000. So, yep, I wouldn't say that was close. I'd say that was quite decisive. So this should get us control of Doom Keep. And now we need to start hunting for the Varg leader. Or any leader, in fact. It's time for Wolfric to go on the hunt. If we can load back into the campaign map. Any time now. My load times aren't too bad. There we go. They could be better. It looks like we're going to get a banner, perhaps. There we go. And we've gained another level. Magic resistance is probably not going to be that helpful at the moment. Okay, do we sacrifice, kill captives, or enslave? We could probably use the replenishment. We're going to replenish.
On the move.
And we've unlocked the Regiment of Renown. Now, I've not actually played Warhammer since they've added these into the game. Or they may have added them into the game, but I was playing a Wood Elf campaign, which at the time didn't have any Regiments of Renown. So I haven't actually used any of these myself.
Where's my
So I believe we can recruit these instantly. Icehorn Marauders, 120 upkeep. Melee attack 45. But they've got a, as you can see, they've got a unit rank of 9. So let's grab those because we can afford it. Let's upgrade. I keep wanting to call him Ulfric, but it's Wolfric. Magic resistance. Well, we might as well leave that in there for now, although it's not very helpful. Characters aura leadership bonus. Aura size. Growth. That could come in handy. But do we want to make him more of a tough warrior who likes to get stuck in? But this is always a good tree to go down. Excuse me. This is a good tree to go down. Melee defense, charge bonus, melee attack. So let's start going down this tree. And let's grab recruitment cost and then some. These are all pretty. Do we go for monster hunts yet? Get the ball rolling? Well, let's stick with Marauder upgrades for now. And let's see about scaling. Can we force these guys to confederate? I believe we can.
It ends here.
There we go. And Felman Ingerson is now on my team. So let's disband these units. Well, actually, let's merge those guys. Ruled Hunters, Close Quarters Infantry. And they have a missile attack. And Felman Ingerson actually has a skill point. So he's got Dragonbone Raiders. Actually, I might take that off of him and give that to... And he's blind. Got Blind General. Melee defense -3, but a melee attack, I guess because he's swinging wildly. So let's see what he's got. Well, let's give him Route Marcher. Indulger in the Exotic. Interesting. So we've got a Chieftain to join us. What's up here? Let's see who this is. Hillspire Tribe. Ulf Emerson Could he be a faction leader? Possibly.
Abroad is all.
Okay, longship. We might keep that at Doom Keep. Yeah, we could probably use some magic. And these gives us order bonuses as well. We'll have a look at those in a moment, but let's... I really wanted to find the Varg leader. I've got a non-aggression pact with these guys, so I don't want to... Hellspire control that. It's probably worth going after this Hellspire army. So let's put these guys in march.
Embarking. Take what's theirs.
Could this be their leader? Well, I'm not sure, but we will find out. I believe they are at war with the Varg. Yes, they are. So we might run into the Varg leader on our way. So let's maybe recruit some more units for Felman while we're here. Although that's seriously going to damage our treasury, so... In fact, just having these units is damaging our treasury. Okay, let's look at what we can build in Icetooth. So we want to be able to build... I'm probably not going to be able to fit all of these in. Norsca Warhounds, Skin Wolves, which I like a lot. Let's upgrade our settlement in Longship. And then we can upgrade Doom Keep to level 2, which will get us Berserkers and Hunters and great weapons, but we'll need the Smithy. So let's grab that as well. Now, do we want to keep this building? It's generating income, which is good for us. I really wanted to also build a stables to start getting some cavalry, so we might demolish that, and then back in Icedrake do we go for the spellcasters here, or do we focus on military? I think we should get the Warhound. Gives us a lot of recruitment options. Okay. So our treasury's taken a bit of a hit, but we've still got a nice surplus there. That's the income that we need to do something about. So let's merge some more of these. It's still not enough. Let's kick these guys. Still not enough. Almost. There we go. I'll keep these guys because we can't actually recruit them yet, so we might as well have them on hand. Now, if this is a, I'm not sure if this is a faction leader or not, but we will attack them and find out. It looks like he's going for the Varg settlement. Oh no, he's pulled back to Graylin Moot. So that should really be our target. So let's drop old Felman back in Icedrake for him to recover. And our income is now 1 gold. Okay, let's build that. Well, I wanted to say stable, but it's called a Shylin. So So that really boosts our recruitment options.
The eternal challenger.
What's the garrison like? Oh, it's a major settlement, so quite a few options there.
I am the wanderer. I'll see it through. More headway!
So let's push up. Are there any other forces in the area? Any Varg forces, perhaps? Now, I might wait a turn just so I can get that extra replenishment on these units, because this might not be the easiest fight. I'm not sure what they've got here.
Slaughter the sheep.
Okay,
To the four corners.
let's attack.
I'll rip out guts.
So we significantly outnumber them here. And they, well, they've got some trolls, but a lot of their units, they've taken damage. They've obviously been in a fight with the Varg. So let's actually, I can't swap out his item at the moment. Okay, let's fight this battle, and that will probably be the end of the second part. I'm assuming I'm going to win. I'm almost certain, in fact. So I want to see how those these Regiment of Renown guys go on. I can't remember what they're called. Icehorn Marauders, was it? Wolfric's, we'll have to be careful with him. He's only on about half health. But then this guy's on low health too, so I could really target him early. I want to see these trolls. Let's have a good zoom in on those. Some of these are already gaining some experience here, which is good. Okay, welcome to the Battle of Graylin Moot. So let's reposition our lines.
Blood for the blood god.
We don't want to spread out too thin. We might actually, I might pull those guys back because they're on quite low numbers. I don't want to lose any units. Like, you know, old Wolfric, he cares about his men.
Chaos marauders.
Some skin wolves over on that side. Let's put our Icedrake Marauders right at the front. Let's have a look at them. Do they look any different? They've got glowy axes. Let's have a zoom in. Very impressive.
Wolfric the Wanderer.
Wolfric's gonna stay with them alongside our berserkers. And then, as before, we'll have a front line of javelins. Let's put everyone on guard. Let's get those javelins on skirmish.
Wolfric the Wanderer.
Let's push up.
Orders taken.
Let's have a look at these trolls. Is that what you looking at, mate? Some big clubs. And a little loincloth. So they are bracing themselves for a fight they can't win. In come our skin wolves. I mean, I think I'm just going to slam into these guys.
A bloodbath awaits.
push up to about here. Okay, looks like they're advancing with their troll units. Oh no, they're stopping. Just keeping an eye on that flank.
That's what the master's bid.
I might be able to
Bring us to
lure them away a
carnage.
little.
Chaos
Now, the
Marauders.
spearmen are anti-large, so they should do a good job against them.
Very well. Now is our time.
So let's see if we can drag them away a bit.
Marauders. Chaos Marauders.
Oh, let's pull them back.
Condiments. What God's cause?
Okay, spears are going in. Well, okay, javelins are going in if you want to be precise. I'll give him his credit, he's charging in. They're really going for it. So let's get our spearmen in. And let's just push everyone up. Let's swing these guys around the back. Let's see what we can do about them Marauder horsemen who have fallen back pretty far. Let's push them up. So these trolls are going to cause a problem, but I've got spearmen going in against them. It's just the best I can really do. And yeah, our elite units are getting stuck in. And there's Wolfric, who's facing off. It's hard to tell who's who with all these Norscan guys. They're all just big burly men. So where's the bulk of the units are facing that way? So let's hit them with that. Oh, the enemy lord is wounded, so he's already down, so that should help us. They're tearing through them. That just punched a nice hole. Let's try and keep their horsemen out of the fight if we can. Ice trolls are starting to break.
All will be despoiled.
Push these guys up. I mean, they're breaking.
They will succumb.
Let's bring our own berserkers around.
Wolfric the Wanderer.
Let's bring Wolfric around too. Let's get our skimmers into the back of that spearman group. So this won't be pretty. Look away now. Ouch. Did he just say we'll be back? I don't think he will.
Wolfric the Wanderer. With speed. Chaos Marauders.
Okay, let's push them up.
Chaos Marauders. Now. For the Blood God.
Oh, look, they're going for my chariots. I better pull them out.
The Dark Gods command me. Charge! Maneuvering. Yes.
They're not giving up. I'll give them credit. It looked like they were just going to mass her out, but they're hanging on in there. Let's swing our chariots around. So I don't have any cavalry of my own, which could be a problem. Let's bring those around.
Get them! Water pool! So be it! Yes! Decapitate! Strangle mortals! My God! Go! Throwing axes! The dark gods command me!
Let's see how they like getting javelins thrown at them, shall we? Let's turn these guys off skirmish.
If they're close, kill them!
There we go. There we go. It's a great volley.
Chaos Marauders!
And that is it.
The dark gods command me!
Only lost 300. 83 for our Regiment of Renown, that's pretty good. They're actually our most effective unit. Some more ranks on our javelins. I mean, but poor Ulf, there wasn't much he could do. But he did come at me, I'll give him credit. So if this was a faction leader, we might be able to confederate with Hellspire too. That might give us enough cash to actually support a second army. We will find out when we return to the campaign. Any moment now. There we go, decisive victory. Some loot, which is good. We needed some cash. Gained another rank. No weapons or items, okay. It's not like I wanted any. We will occupy.
The correct path.
Okay, that gives us some more income.
Undefeated.
Undefeated? Well, that is technically accurate, but he hasn't really had a challenging fight yet, has he? Okay, let's give him those Dragonbone Raiders, because that's a much better little follower. Skills. Do we want to increase bonus versus large missile damage, melee attack and weapon strength from Marauder Berserkers? Or do we improve his line? So let's see, what else has he got? Ooh, we can get War Mammoth. I think we'll get Fearsome Warriors. Melee attack +5 for Berserkers. Well, we don't have many Berserkers yet. Marauder Hunters. These are the Hunters. They're the normal Marauders, they're the Spearmen. Those are the Berserkers. I'm tempted just to spec him out as an all-done-out warrior. What do you think? Well, I guess it doesn't matter what you think. I think we should go for armor. Let's turn him into a real tank. Make him really tough. Make him a right tough bastard. Okay, let's see if we can confederate with Horsepower.
I've been looking forward to this. Prepare
And we
to be
can.
ripped to shreds.
And that is fantastic.
Where's my next one?
So can we actually recruit old Ulf? Because we got Inga who's down here. Ingerson. Should I call him Inga or Felman? Felman, Ingerson, Inga. I'll call him Inga. So the VAR control that one as well. So it didn't let us that much more turf, but it's not too bad. So we got a non-aggression pact for these guys, but that's not going to stop us.
Abroad is all.
This must be their leader, I presume. So we could head down that way. And they control all the Vanaheim Mountains. But the question is, where is the Varg leader? So let's just check our forces in case we didn't gain an extra guy that I'm not aware of now. And let's just have a quick look. Yeah, so we'll keep that, we'll demolish that. We don't really need to build military in Hellspire as well. Okay, we're going to leave part 2 there and pick this up tomorrow probably. So I hope you've enjoyed part 2 and you're enjoying the campaign, and I will see you in part 3.